birds. Hey, good morning, everyone. How are you today? Fix your hat, Troy. Good morning. It's Miss Julianne from the Scugog Library, and Troy's here too. Hello. Welcome. Preschool story time. Woo! That was loud in Troy's ear. He was like, "Ooh." I think he thinks he has a bird on his head. Does Troy have a bird on his head? Geez, Troy and I were just reading this book about birds. And you know what? Let's check out Troy's hat today, boys and girls. He does. He has a bird on his hat. And that bird, can you see what's in that nest? Yes, eggs, right. So we're talking about birds today, boys and girls. That's our theme today. So welcome. And I'm just going to, Joyce, this hat doesn't want to stay on Troy today. Maybe because it's a bird. Maybe it's a little nervous that a bird is on top of a cat. I'm not sure. But I think Troy likes birds, don't you, Troy? Yes. So boys and girls, we're talking about birds today. Thanks for joining. Let's review the day today. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right. And so did you guys hear any birds chirping this morning when you woke up? I did. It was incredible. They wake me up every morning now. And you know why the birds chirp so loud in the morning? The reason they do that, or I think the reason they do that, is because it's very quiet. And then they can hear each other chirping. That's what I think. And they're all, you know what they're saying to each other? They're saying, "Hey, good morning, let's fly around." Yeah. So we're going to talk a little bit more about birds today. We're going to do some bird songs. We are going to read a story about a type of bird. We're going to talk about nests. And we're going to do a really cool craft, all right? So we are going to say goodbye to Troy and his little bird hat here. And we are going to get on with our story time. So if you could all say goodbye to Troy. He's going to go have a little nap, or maybe he's going to look out the window and watch the birds. Okay. Troy, can you say goodbye to the boys and girls? Whoop, there goes his hat. Okay, let's say goodbye. Here he is. See you later. I'm going to go bird watching. All right. So here he goes. He's off, and I better take this off. Sorry, Troy, I better take off his bird hat. That's pretty fancy. All right, here he goes. See you later, alligator. He's going to go bird watching. Talk about bird watching. Did anybody notice my scarf I have on today? It has birds all over it. Yeah, I love the scarf. I love wearing this in the spring because that's when we see most of these birds flying all over the place. They're going crazy. You know what they're doing? Yes, they're making their nests. So you know what you could do to help the birds in your neighborhood? You could put out, because they're all making nests, because they're getting ready to lay their eggs, right? So there's certain things that we could help out our little friends in our backyard. We could put out little short pieces of string or yarn, right? Because that's how they like to make their nests. We could also put out old pieces of paper, and you know, whatever you think birds might be needing to make their nests. Maybe you're already doing that. Can you think of anything else that a bird might need in order to make a cozy nest to lay their eggs in? If you do, let me know, all right? Another thing that is kind of nice to do for the birds this time of year is to provide some water outside, whether it's just a shower bowl or if you have a bird bath. And put some water in there because the birds really love to bathe in there, especially when it's hot out. And they need something to drink, right? Yeah, so that's a nice thing that you could also do for birds, indeed. And the other thing you can do, of course, is, I'm going to show you, you could put out some bird seed for the birds. Talk about bird seeds. The library, our new take and makes are out, and you know what you're going to make? Anybody know? You're going to make a bird feeder for the birds. So they're in the foyer, and just around the corner, you can go in, and you can get your take and makes, And inside there is a little paper tube, and we'll supply the bird seed for you and the string, right? And all you need is some wow butter. If you're allergic to peanuts, I know I can see some of my Storytime friends that are watching today have peanut allergies. So you could use wow butter or honey, anything that is kind of sticky, and peanut butter if you're not allergic to peanuts, of course. And you're going to put that on that tube, and then you're going to put out your bird seed in a bowl, and you're going to rock and roll it, put the string through, put it outside in a branch. Bingo, you have a bird feeder. So get into the library and pick up yours, all right? So I'm going to put my bird seed away, and we're going to start by singing a song. Are we ready? Here we go. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Now it's time we're going to have some fun. First we'll clap our hands like so. Then we're going to bend, we're going to touch our nose. Haha, tricked you. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Now it's time we're going to have some fun. What's that, Mama? Duck? Oh, yeah. She said, hey, don't forget about me today. Don't worry, we're going to do the Five Little Ducks song. I will remember, okay? So boys and girls, we're going to do a little warm-up song here today. And it's just about, what's called, well, hello everybody. And we're going to touch your nose, we're going to touch your toes, we're going to pat your heads, we're going to rub your tummies, and we're going to flap our wings like birds, okay? Here we go. Well, hello everybody, can you touch your nose? Touch your nose, touch your nose. Well, hello everybody, can you touch your nose? We're gonna touch your nose today. Well, hello everybody, can you touch your toes? Yep, touch your toes, touch your toes. Well, hello everybody, can you touch your toes? We're gonna touch your toes today. Well, hello everybody, can you pat your heads? Pat your heads, pat your heads. Well, hello everybody, can you pat your heads? We're gonna pat your heads today. Well, hello everybody, get ready. Can you flap your wings? Flap your wings, flap your wings. Well, hello everybody, can you flap your wings? We're gonna flap our wings and fly today. Hooray! Good job, everyone. Can you hear that little jingling sound? Troy's playing with a toy now. That's what he does after story time when he goes. He goes and he plays. Yeah, it's a good activity for him. All right, so enough about Troy. We are going to do another little song, and then we are going to get to our story, all right? So a song I like to do today is I'm feeling kind of active today because it's a beautiful spring day. So we're going to do a little action, and we're going to do some stretching, all right? And some jumping maybe. That's a good activity. Yes, I think so. So I think we are going to do that little song, and then we are going to do all kinds of other things. So here we go. Ready? We're going to clap. All right? Let's all do a little clapping, a little clapping, a little clapping. Let's all do a little clapping. Get ready to spread spring cheer. Get doing some stretching. Let's all do a little stretching. Oh, it feels good. A little stretching. Oh, a little stretching. Whoa. Let's all do a little stretching. Whoa. To spread spring cheer. Okay, get ready to jump up. Ready? Here we go. Let's all do a little jumping, a little jumping, a little jumping. Let's all do a little jumping to spread spring cheer. Yay! All right. That Troy's going crazy in the kitchen there with that toy. So boys and girls, we're going to just talk a little bit more about birds before I read the book. So I wanted to know if you have seen any bird nests. I just saw a bird flying by my window here. Have you seen any bird nests in your trees outside? Well, I have, and there's one robin in particular that's trying to make her nest on my porch. I have these big columns, these pillars on my porch, and they're trying to make their nest up there. And my two cats, Archer and Troy, love watching her doing this. So, but when you do see a bird's nest, don't approach it, don't touch it, just leave it alone, because that's their private area. Because they're going to be, what are they going to do in that nest? Right, they're going to lay their eggs. So if you do see a nest, just leave it alone. But not all birds, they all don't lay their eggs in a nest in the tree. Some of them lay them in bushes, certain types, like maybe, like where do chickens, where do they lay their eggs? So not everybody lays, not all birds lay their eggs in like a little tiny nest in a tree. All right, so we're gonna get on with our story, all right? So this story is called Silly Little, we're reading about a goose today. Well, there you go. And this book is written by Nancy Tefuri, all right? So if you're ready for story time, clap your hands. If you're ready for story time, clap your hands. Well, if you're ready for story time, hey, if you're ready for story time, if you're ready for story time, clap your hands. If you're ready for story time, could you flap your wings? Woohoo! If you're ready for story time, could you flap your wings? Pretend you're flying. If you're ready for story time, hey, if you're ready for story time, if you're ready for story time, could you flap your wings? Oh, I feel so good. Now, if you're ready for story time, we're going to try to sit real still, and we're going to freeze, like you're frozen. If you're ready for story time, we're going to sit real still, and we're going to freeze, like you're frozen. Well, if you're ready for story time, hey, if you're ready for story time, if you're ready for story time, we're going to sit real still, and we're going to freeze, like you're frozen. Yay! So again, as I said, oh, Troy's hat is falling all over the place here. I'll put it on Mother Duck here, all right? It's all right, hey, Troy? Troy's too busy playing in there. All right, so there's all kinds of different birds, right? Bluebirds, right? Blue jays, there's robins, there's cardinals, which are red, there's ducks, there's chickens, there's all kinds of birds. We're going to read about this one, Silly Little Goose, this morning, okay? So here we go. I wonder what this book's about. I'm excited to find out. That rhymes. Okay, here we go. Silly Little Goose. Well, look at this. Well, where do you think? Oh, I'm going to put my Storytime glasses on so I can read the book. There we go. So where do you think this book takes place? I'm kind of thinking this looks like a farm. Yes, absolutely. Well, a farm is very busy in the springtime, isn't it? Well, let's see what's going to go on with the Silly Little Goose on this farm. Well, one windy morning, Goose sets out to make a nest. Honk. Well, there she goes. What's this over here? Is that, oh my, is that a farmer? What happened? He's on a tractor. And what did he lose? Oh, it's windy. He lost his hat. Okay. Well, keep your eye on that hat, boys and girls. Okay. Well, first Goose finds someplace nice and warm. Oh, look at, what's Goose looking at in the air up here? What is that, boys and girls? It's that hat. Oh boy. Okay. Nice and warm. Does that look like a good place for her to lay her eggs? I wonder. Uh-oh. Oink, oink. Silly little Goose. That's where the piglets are. Well, I don't think that's a great place to lay her eggs. Oh, what's this out the window there? That is the farmer's hat. Oh, it's really windy on that farm today. Next, Goose finds, oh, someplace nice and soft. Oh, doesn't that look like a cozy spot to lay her eggs, boys and girls? Well, let's find out. Silly little goose. Can't lay your eggs there. That's for the kittens. What's out the window there, boys and girls? Keep your eye on that hat. Man, it is windy out there today on that farm. Okay. Next goose finds, oh, someplace nice and so quiet to lay her eggs. Oh, wow, look at that. It's already has a nest made for her there with that straw. That might be the perfect spot. What do you think, boys and girls? Let's find out. Bah, bah, bah. Silly little goose. You cannot lay your eggs there. No, that is for the baby lambs. Bah. Oh boy, where is that hat now? Another gust of wind. There it is. It's blowing all over the farm. All right. Poor goose. I don't know where she's going to lay those eggs. Then Goose finds, oh, someplace nice and cozy. Where is she headed to now? I wonder if she'll be able to lay her eggs in there, boys and girls. Oh, silly little goose. You can't lay your eggs there. That's the chicken coop. Okay. And what do we see here flying in the air? Can anybody see that hat? Yep. It's way up in the air. That poor farmer's never going to get that hat back today, I don't think. Well, what's this? Oh, it's warm. It's soft. It's quiet. It's cozy. And you know what? It is perfect. What is it, boys and girls? It's the farmer's hat. Okay. Well, the goose makes her nest. She lays her eggs. She keeps them warm for days and days. Until at last, look at that. Crack, 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 crack. Look at that, boys and girls. They're starting to hatch. In the hat. Hooray for little goose. And look at all her little babies. Look at that. That hat came in handy. Honk. And there she goes with her little babies. And there's the piglets, and there's the little lambs, and there's little kittens, and the little chicks. And where is she taking those? Look at, she's leading them right to the pond to teach them how to swim. And what about that farmer's hat? I think he's going to be super surprised to find that hat with a nest made in it. Yes. So there you go. See, farmers are wonderful people. Even their hats come in handy on a farm, you see? Yay! So that is how one little, that's one nest that was made. And as I said, not all nests are made in trees, are they, boys and girls? No, not at all. So we're going to do a little song about a bird, and it goes like this. We're going to talk about scratching because they're scratching for worms, right? Because that's what they're going to feed their babies and themselves. And then they peck their food. Sometimes if they see some on the ground, they see some seeds, they might peck, peck, peck. So we're going to scratch, and then we're going to peck, and then we're going to sit on our eggs, and then we're going to flap our wings and fly away. All right? So the song goes like this. This is the way, pretend you're scratching. We scratch for worms, scratch for worms, scratch for worms. This is the way we scratch for worms so early in the morning. Okay, now we're going to peck our food, right? Like this. Get your heads going. This is the way we peck for food, peck our food, peck our food. This is the way we peck our food so early in the morning. Okay, you're gonna sit on your eggs gently now. Okay, I don't want to crack them, all right? Sit down. Here we go. Woo. This is the way we sit on our eggs, sit on our eggs, sit on our eggs. This is the way we sit on our eggs so early in the morning. Okay, get ready. We are going to fly away. We're going to flap your wings. Here we go. This is the way we flap our wings, flap our wings, flap our wings. This is the way we flap our wings and fly away in the morning. Whoo! There we go. Yay! So what kind of birds have you and girls and boys been seeing in your backyard? I'm very curious to know. If you want to write that in the comments or your parents type it up, that's great. So I'll tell you what we have in our backyard. We have a family of cardinals. So the dad is red and the mom is kind of a muted color, kind of like a brownie color. So they are constantly flying around in our backyard. And we have robins and we also have those big blue jays in our backyard as well. Yeah, so we're taking really good care of them, and we have a lot of cedar trees and they love making their nests in the cedar trees. Yes. Okay, we're gonna get doing our craft because oh my goodness, the time is running out. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do today, and you can do it with me online now or you can do it after. All right, so I said you needed a paper plate. Well, what are we going to make out of this paper plate to do with birds today? I'm going to show you. So I made, look at this. We are going to make a nest with some eggs in it and a bird, and the mama bird is getting ready with what's that in the mama bird's mouth there? It's a worm. She's getting ready for her chicks to hatch to feed them a worm. Yes. And can you see what else I added to my nest? You can do this after, boys and girls. I went outside because it was a beautiful day and I found some old leaves and some dried up grass and I added it to my nest, and I think I found some string out there too. So boys and girls, this is what we're going to make today. Are we ready to make our craft? Let's do it together. All right, paper plate. Whatever color of paper you have to make your bird. Now I did mine a blue bird, but I have red paper now. Some paper for the eggs. You can do blue eggs, pink eggs, yellow eggs, white eggs, whatever eggs you want to do. That's your craft. And a brown piece of paper or maybe a paper bag to make the nest. And then you're going to add to that nest after story time, okay? Great day to go for a little walk in nature and pick up some things to add to your nest. Let's get at it. Here we go. So I have my paper plate. Now, that one was yellow. Whatever color you have, this one is white. So you can always color in your plate too if you'd like with some lovely colors, up to you. And I have a red piece of paper. So I am going to make a cardinal. Well, try to make a cardinal. So again, you can trace out a bird shape, all right? I just always like to cut things out and they turn out how they turn out, and I don't worry about things like that because it's my bird, right? So don't worry if it's not perfect, all right? So I am going to, here we go, I'm going to cut out my bird. Oh boy, let's see how this is going to turn out. Oh, I think it's going to turn out just perfect. Well, perfect enough for me. There's my bird. Right, there it is. So we have my bird. We need the nest next, all right? So I just had a brown paper bag here. And so I'm just going to do any shape you want for the nest. Nests aren't always, again, there's no two nests alike. All nests are made differently by the bird, so don't have to worry so much about it. Woo! There's my nest. So I have my nest, I have my bird, and what else do we need? What is the bird sitting on or taking really good care of? Eggs, right. So I had a little white piece, just a scrap piece of paper here, and I am going to make my egg. So again, you know my little trick. So I just don't want one egg. I want quite a few. So I'm going to fold my piece of paper over a few times, and I'm hoping to get 3 eggs out of this. Let's see. Here we go. So again, any shape for your egg circles. If you want to do, ooh, there we go. Let's see how many eggs I got. 1, 2, hey, I did get 3 eggs. Perfect. All right. So now we're going to get our glue sticks out. And here's mine. First thing I am going to, because we're going to build our nest first. So we're going to put our nest on first onto our paper plate. Just like this, okay? There we go. Whoops. Can you see that? The nest is on, and don't forget, you're going to add to it after. Then we're going to add in our, oh, no, we better add in our eggs first, okay? Let's add in our eggs, all right? So we're going to put some glue right there to go into our nest. Are we ready? There goes 1, and there goes 2, whoops, 2, and 1 more egg going in, just like that. Whoops, right there. I'll tuck that one in. Can you see? Kind of hard to see on the white, but that's all right. Now we need to put our mama bird in, or papa bird. They're protecting their eggs. They're keeping them warm, right? So I got a little stick on my glue stick there. That's all right. Okay, so here goes the bird. Are you ready to put your bird in? There we go. Can you see that? It's in. It's protecting and making sure those eggs are keeping warm, all right? Okay, now we need to put an eye on our bird, right? So the bird can watch out. So I've got a little a black marker, and I'm just gonna put a little dot for the eye right there, just like that. Oh, but we're missing something, right? We're missing the worm. So again, a little string, a little stick, whatever you've got. I've got this yarn here. I'm just gonna take a little tiny piece, and I'm gonna put some glue on my paper, and there is, whoops, our nest. And there's the other one once you go out and collect things, okay? So boys and girls, I hope you can make this craft today, and it's a beautiful day to go for a walk, to collect items to add to your bird's nest, all right? Okay, yay, hooray. I am gonna put that down there, and yes, I know, Mother Duck, we have to do the duck song. I didn't forget. All right, are you ready, boys and girls, to the duck song? Okay, let me put my book back down, and my scarf is, oh yeah, can you see all the birds on here? Isn't this a beautiful scarf to wear? Yeah, okay, that's my scarf. I'm so happy to wear it today. All right, here we go, Mother Duck, right here. How many ducks do we sing about? 1, 2, 3, 4. Show me your 5 fingers. 5. Put them up. Here we go. 5 little ducks, woo! One out one day, over the hills and far away, Mother Duck said, what'd she say? Quack, 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 quack. But only 1, 2, 3, 4 little ducks came back. Let's see your 4 fingers. 4 little ducks, one out one day, over the hills and far away, Mother Duck said, what'd she say? Quack, 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 quack. But only 1, 2, 3 little ducks came back. You got your 3 fingers up? Great. Here we go, 3 ducks. 3 little ducks, one out one day, over the hills and far away, Mother Duck said, quack, 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 quack. But only 1, 2 little ducks came back. 2 fingers for 2 little ducks. 2 little ducks, one day, over the hills and far away, Mother Duck said, quack, 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 quack. But only, how many, boys and girls? Right, 1. One little duck came back. Got your one little duck finger up. Here we go. One little duck went up one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said, quack, 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 quack. Oh no, but none of her ducks came back. Uh-oh, poor Mother Duck. Sad Mother Duck went up one day over the hills and far away. Oh, sad Mother Duck said, oh, quack, quack, quack. Oh no. And guess what, boys and girls? Yay! All over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little ducks came back. Yay! Hooray! Well, that was awesome. I haven't done that song for a while. I love doing that song. All right, boys and girls, you know what? Unfortunately, it's time. We have to say goodbye. This half hour just flies by, so don't forget, you're going to make your bird craft, and you're going to go for a little walk or in your backyard and find some things to add to your nest, all right? And you're going to make sure you have water in your backyard for the birds so they can bathe in them and drink. And it's always lovely to have some bird seed out there, right? Yes, and don't forget, get into the library to get your take and make so you can make your own bird feeder. And then you can watch the birds eating from the bird feeder. It's going to be amazing. Yeah. All right. So we are going to do, oh, just a minute. I got to put my lid on my glue stick. Don't forget, very important. Otherwise, we dried out for next week. Okay, boys and girls, are we ready? Sleeping bunnies. So you're going to find a real cozy spot. I'm going to get my Storytime teddy and maybe a chair, maybe the floor, maybe the couch, wherever you feel comfortable for this song. Okay, here we go. We're cuddled up. Look at all the sleeping bunnies, they're lying oh so still. Look at all the sleeping bunnies, they're lying oh so still. Oh, so still. Well, are the bunnies ill? Ready? Turn on, sorry, I forgot to turn off the lights. We'll just pretend they're off. Now we're gonna turn them on. Ready? Click. Here we go. Well, wake up, sleeping bunnies, you're hopping, hopping. Wake up, sleeping bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Wake up, sleeping bunnies, you're hopping, hopping. Wake up, sleeping bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Yay! All right, everyone, you guys have a great day, and I want to thank you so much for joining Miss Julianne today. And we will be back next week with another story time on Wednesday. So, and a craft we're gonna do, and more singing. All right. So, if any of you have any themes you would like Miss Julianne to do on live story time, just let me know, and I would love to do that for you. All right. We will see you next week. Have a great day and have fun making your craft. Bye-bye.